Good morning. Good morning. Dude, do you like my good morning song?
Yeah.
It's Thursday. Thursday, November 11th. Hello. Good morning. Well, good evening. Those of you in the interweb video watchers. Today on our Cactus Notebook, I snuck in the warm-up. So, we're talking about patterns and multiplication. Let's look at patterns and multiplication of a fraction by a whole number, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Woo! Here we go. Count by 1/4 starting at 0. Mr. Page. Tell me what you did. Tell me how it started. Tell me where you went. Tell me all the things.
Okay. I made a number line.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I put 3 lines inside of it.
Okay.
And then,
can you tell me why?
Because it was 1/4, and then I put the denominator. I got the denominator, and then I split it.
Okay.
And
excellent.
Then I labeled it on both sides 0 and 1.
Got it. Beautiful.
And then
let's give Cameron 2 big claps in the middle of his explanation. You're doing great, my man. Keep us going.
And then under the 0, I'll put 0/4.
I'm going to write in a different color. That'd be okay to kind of get some differences here? Yep.
And then I put 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. And then equals 1 whole.
Is that it? That's it. Everybody give Cameron a big what? Great job, Cameron. Cameron started with 0, and it says count by 1/4. So he drew a number line. And on his number line, he started at 0. Here's 1/4. When he put this here, look, how much is this here?
1/4.
1/4. So here's another one, which is 2/4, and then 3/4, and then 4/4. If I was counting by 1/4, what would this be?
5/4.
5/4, 6/4,
7/4, 8/4, 9/4, 10/4, 11/4, 12/4.
and on forever until we have fourths. Look at what you notice here. Kelsey, is this what you had on your paper? I just couldn't see it. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, good. That's what I thought. Look at what happens. What do we know? Look at this number line. Let's. Okay, Cameron, that was excellent. I'm going to change this because I'm going to change this a little bit, okay? What if your paper looked like this? Hands if you just listed them. You didn't draw a number line, you just listed them. That's fine. That's great. Put your hands down. Raise your hand if you drew a number line. Awesome. We got number lines. We got lists. We got all kinds of things. Yes.
So I kind of took some of Cameron's strategy, but it's kind of different because I went in order. I did 1/1.
This is the correct answer. So I want you to focus on what the correct answer is, not on what this is. This is close, like I said.
So, what was it?
Somebody knocked and then
And then nobody? Sorry. Yes.
I kind of made a mistake when I was doing mine. You said to do 4, so I kind of started here and listed 4 fractions.
No, it's fine. You did it right. You're right. So, if your paper doesn't look exactly like this, that's okay. Let's focus on what the right answer is, and let's figure out how to make our brains understand this right answer. We're starting at 0. And I didn't even tell you guys to do this. You didn't have to do it this way. You could have just put a 0 like that. I didn't even tell you guys that 0 equals 0/4. You guys did that on your own, which is spectacular, okay? 0/4. Then we go to 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. What do you notice? What do you notice about this list of fractions we have here? Vlad, what do you notice?
I noticed that they're they're all fourths.
What is that? Yes. Can we say that a different way? You're right. What else? How else can you say that? Exact same thing, just in a different way.
What?
He said they're all fourths.
It's listing multiple.
It is listing multiples of fourths. Yes, that's very good. James?
They're all okay. So this is like something that Vlad did, but they're all like 0 or not 0. They're all like four zeros with 1/4, 0/4. Yeah. They're all fourths.
They're all fourths. Allie?
I noticed that 1 times 4 equals 4, and then 4 is half of 2, and then if you do 4 times 2, that equals 8, then 8 is half of 4, and then
Yeah, that's true. Vlad? How else can you say what you were trying to say? Now can you hear me?
Yep.
Kelsey?
Yeah.
It said yeah. It said yeah.
Oh, I'm plugged in here. Okay. Say something again, Kelsey.
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Hang on, Kelsey. Don't unmute. Stay on for a second. I'm gonna move up here. Can you hear me now? Kelsey,
Yeah.
Can you hear
Oh,
Kelsey, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get back to it. Kelsey's back with us. We're here. Let's roll. Good job, guys. We are problem solvers. Well done. All right. So let's move on past this. What patterns do you notice? We talked about that. How many groups do we have? How many groups of 1/4 do we have? Well, how many did I ask you? How many did I ask you for?
4.
4. So we had 0/4, 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. Okay? Where do you see them?
What do you mean?
Where do you see them? Oh, each one, each time we count, that represents a new group of 1/4.
Yeah.
So this is 1/4, and then we have 2/4. Then we have 3/4. That's where we see them. How might we use an expression? How might we represent 11 groups of 1/4 with an expression? You want to talk to your table for like 2 seconds?
Yes.
Go. Nehemiah? Class?
Yes.
Nehemiah?
11 times 1/4.
11 times 1/4 equals what? 11/4. And when we say this, when we see this time sign, what are we also going to say?
Groups
of. That's right. Groups of means times. Where do you see them? How might we represent? How many groups of 1/8 do we have? What? We have 1/4. How many groups of 1/8 do we have?
Are you asking for four to be added, or just leave at 3/4?
No, I'm asking for 1/4.
Oh.
If I have 1/4, how many groups of 1/8 do we have?
Oh, we have 2.
We would have equals 1/4 equals 2 groups of 1/8. Because 2/8 equals 1/4, right?
Yes.
Let's move on. Okay. Here are 2 tables with expressions. Two tables with expressions. Use a diagram. Find the value of each expression. Leave the last 2 rows of each table blank for now. Kelsey, I'm going to need you to recreate this table on your Cactus notebook. I'm passing out a paper to everyone else. I'm sorry that I don't have one for you. Lucia, if you're going to sit back there, why don't you come up here and sit with Julian? Because he's sitting alone at his table. He doesn't have a table partner.
We're gonna sit and
Like somewhere. I don't care.
Right here.
You guys are gonna work as a table.
Once you have your paper from the back, here are two tables with expressions. Find the value of each expression. Use a diagram if you find it helpful. So if you need to draw a picture down at the bottom of that page. Two tables with expressions. We're finding the value of each expression. Working with our table, not working on our own. But you're not filling in the two last boxes. That's right. Go ahead. Good idea. What?
I want to show you the back. Okay, yeah, it's super black. It says this.
Class?
Yes.
Let's see what we came up with. I'm walking around the room and it looks like a lot of people have a lot of stuff written down. So let's see what we got here. If we have one group of 1/8, how many eighths do we have? Kyrie? If we only have one group of 1/8, then we would have 1/8. A good diagram for that would be one group of 1/8. Right? What about 2/8? Two groups of 1/8. Sophia?
2/8.
We would have 2/8. We would have a group here and a group here. A 1/8 here and a 1/8 here. Three groups of 1/8. Cameron?
3/8.
3/8. If I draw a diagram, 1, 2, 3 groups. Please pay attention. 3 groups Because when it says 3 times 1/8, this time sign means groups of 3 groups of 1/8. 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. How many eighths do we have? 3 eighths. 4 groups of 1/8. Jake. 4 eighths. 2, 3, 4 groups. 1/8 in each group. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 eighths. 5 groups of 1/8. Julian? One eighth, 2 eighths, 3 eighths, 4 eighths. Why? Tell me how to draw my diagram. It says 5 times 1/8. 5 groups of 1/8. How many groups do I need? 5 groups. How many are in each group? 1/8. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eighths. And the last one, everybody say it together.
6 eighths.
Very good. What about over here? 2 groups of 1/3. Jake? 2/3. 2 groups of 1/3. 2 groups of 1/4. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah, David?
2/4.
2/4. 2 groups, 1/4 in each group. You all see the diagram, how the diagram matches the expression. 2 groups of 1/4. 2 times 1/5. 2 times 1/5, Lucia?
2/5.
2 groups, 1/5 in each group. Danica, 2 times 1/6. 2 sixes, right? Very good. Cameron, 2 groups of 1/7.
2/7.
Draw the diagram for me, Cameron. Read the expression. Make the expression fit a diagram. Read this to me.
2
Stand up if you need to.
2 times 1/7.
Say it again. 2,
Groups of
1/7. What's my diagram gonna look like?
2 1/7.
I need 2 groups, and I need 1/7 in each group. All right. And the last one. The last one. Jillian. It's the same thing that's on your paper. 2 groups, 1/8 in each group. Study your completed tables. Look at your tables. What patterns do you see and how the expressions and values are related? Study your tables. Work with your shoulder partner. If you don't have a shoulder, James, you would have to just work with, or James, you can go over and work with Nehemiah real quick. Take your paper and your pencil. Explain. Study your completed tables. What patterns do you see and how the expressions and values are related? Talk to your shoulder partner. You're not talking to the whole table, you're just talking to your partner.
So for the
Kelsey, how are you feeling about all this?
Good.
Good? You understanding the tables and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me.
Class?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you said in your group somewhere something along the lines of this. The whole number in each expression is only being multiplied by the numerator of each fraction. So when we do this, the whole number which is right here, is only being multiplied by the numerator. The denominators are always staying the same. Look here, in both columns, the denominators stay the same. Did anybody talk about that? A little bit? Did you guys talk about patterns in the denominator? These denominators are all the same. These denominators are going up by 1. Good.
Those numerators are the same, but the denominators are the same on part A. Part B, the numerators.
Good. And what are the denominators? Hey, table 2, can you join us for our conversation up here and stop having your own private conversation, please? You okay? The numerators on set A are going up by 1. And over here, the denominators are going up by 1. Who in their group said the words groups of at one point or another in their conversation? You said groups of sometime.
Yes.
You should have.
I said
You should have. It's fine. I'm sure you
I said
did.
groups of.
I'm sure you did.
I said I got that. I said that too.
In the last 2 rows of the table. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
In the last 2 rows of the table of set A, write 11/8 and 13/8 in the value column. So 11/8 and 13/8.
11/8 and 13/8. Wait, I can't see. 11/8, 13.
Use your table to write that value. Write the expression. What's the expression going to be here?
11.
Talk to your table.
13. So we have to like 11. Yeah, so about 11. And then the other one must be 11 groups of.
Logan, why are you writing your paper from Sean? Sean, are you working with Logan? Huh? You're supposed to be working with Logan.
11 groups.
Good. What's this one going to be? What's this paper? What's this going to be? What's the value that?
Yeah. That's easy. Yeah. It's a good partner right here. Try to lead you down the path of knowledge.
What do you got? Who's got something? What do you got, Allie?
I got 11 times 1/8.
Who else has 11 times 1/8 here? Hands all over town. Yeah. And what do you got after that, Ethan? Huh? Right, but what's the expression? 13 times 1/8, which we could also say 13 groups of 1/8. Very good. In set B, let's read this together. So we study that, we did that. Number 3, number 4. In the last 2 rows of the table of set B, write 2/12 and 2/15 in the value column. 2/12 and 2/15. 2/12, 2/15. Write the expressions that go with that value. I think he needs help. I'm just kidding.
I don't need help.
You're doing
I
great.
thought it was.
You're doing great.
You were doing it wrong though. He put a fraction. He put right here. He put
Oh, shoot. Now you see something. Now what do you do?
I just see You're trying to want this to be a problem. You were. Now for 12. So what do you change? Yes. You're doing a good day, man. You're killing it. Because I lost you that. It was all going down.
Yes. Yeah, that's okay. And sometimes it will. But when it's not, you have to be like, oh, wait, my pattern is busted. You know what I'm saying? You're doing great. You're doing great. Class. What's your expression? Set B. Nehemiah.
2 times 1/12.
Who also has 2 times 1/12? Hands all over town. And for the final one, 2/15. Logan? Two times 1/15. Very good. Write the expressions with that value. Got it. All right. How did you use the patterns? So look at your paper. How did you use the patterns to write expressions for 11/8, 13/8, 2/12, and 2/15? Those new ones we wrote at the bottom. How did you use the patterns?
I
How did you use a pattern, Sophia?
In set A, we did the same as here, but we did 11 times 1/8, and we did the number on the numerator times the 1/8. We continued counting by 1/8.
Very good. So you knew that each expression had a whole number, which is this right here, these whole numbers. And then this is called a unit fraction, everyone. A unit fraction is any fraction with a numerator of 1. So each one of these had a whole number and a unit fraction. And the whole number is the same as the numerator of the value. Look at that. Look at that. The whole number here is the same as the numerator in our value. Look. The whole number here is the same as the numerator in our value. This whole number, same as the numerator. Whole number, numerator. Whole number, numerator. Are you tracking with me?
Yeah.
Whole number, numerator. Whole number, numerator. What do you notice about set B? Lucia?
For the numerator, they all have
And what's the whole number in all of them?
2.
The whole number is 2. The numerator is 2. The whole number is 2. The numerator is 2, right? Yeah. Yes.
And the denominator is the same in each of them.
Yeah, the denominator never changes. Because if the denominator changes, we are now changing the size of the piece. And you can't do that. If you're going to multiply, your pieces have to stay the same. You have to be using like numbers. You have to use the same kind of number. All right. Can you write any fraction as a multiplication expression using its unit fraction? Turn your paper over. You got a blank side. So we did this. Can you write any fraction as a multiplication expression using its unit fraction? So if I ask you to write 4/12, and I'm telling you this is the value, can you give me an expression to go with 4/12 using the unit fraction? Remember I told you that a unit fraction is any fraction with a numerator of 1. Can you write an expression? Write it on that back side of the paper. This is your value. What is the expression going to be?
The denominators have to match.
What do you got, Nehemiah?
4 times 1/12.
4 times 1/12. Who else has 4 times 1/12? What if I ask you any fraction at all? If I ask you to write so let's do like what would the expression be for 10/4? Can we do it if it's an improper fraction? Does it work?
Yeah.
Sophia?
It's 10 times 1/4.
10 times 1/4. What about this one? I mean, I don't know. What's the expression going to be? Oh, sorry. What's the expression going to be for 3/7? Let me ask you this question. For 3/7, what is the unit fraction? What is the unit fraction for 3/7? Dave?
1/7.
1/7. And how many groups of 1/7 do you need to make 3/7, Gabe?
3.
3 times 1/7. What about 12/3?
Then if I go too fast, then just go to the next one. Now you're on 12/3. Don't try to catch up, just go straight to 12/3. Go to 12/3. Don't do 3/7. Forget about that. Go to 12/3. First, you have to find out what is the unit fraction. What's your denominator going to be, Ethan? 3. What's your numerator going to be? Huh? Well, that's what you have. We're trying to write an expression. Your denominator is going to be 3. Yes? Yes? What times what? Yes. Yes. What's your numerator going to be, Ethan? 1/3. How many groups of 1/3 do you need? We need 12 groups of 1/3. Oh, so there's that. And then they want you to do 3/10. We did a whole bunch of other ones. 3/10. What's my expression going to be for 3/10? Dude, you can get a chair. Watch out, you're gonna want to Where's 3/10? That's it. That's it. Sure.
Yeah, Kelsey, turn your mic on. What do you got?
3 times 1/10.
Yeah, girl. Everybody give Kelsey a big woo-hoo. Kelsey is learning online with no camera. She is thebomb.com, but we already knew that. Didn't we, Kelsey?
Did we?
Yes, we did. Yes, we sure did. All right. One more thing and then we're done. So you're going to have to use your paper for this. Complete each equation to make it true. Show your thinking using words or diagrams. 5 times 1/8. What's my value going to be? 5 times 1/8. What's my value going to be? Hey, Ethan, can you do this one with me? Yeah, man. What's my value, Ethan?
5/8.
Everybody give Ethan a big what? Yeah, man. Can you draw me a picture? Can you tell me what to draw? Let's draw a diagram. 5 circles. 1/8 in each circle. Let's count the 8s together, everyone. Hey, let's look up here together and count the 8s together. We have 1/8, 2 8s, 3 8s, 4 8s, 5 8s. Check it out.
Cameron, think out loud.
Um,
Say all the things you're thinking.
I think it's. I think it should be a 7 there
Why do you think that?
because I was thinking because like, the 7's there and then there's the 1 and then if that's by the time sign it's gonna be that number so it'd be 7. 7's there then 3's left and 3 goes over for 7.
Let's draw a picture.
So guys,
Draw me a picture. Tell me what to do. Read this with me first. 7 groups of 1/3. Go, Cameron.
so you would write 7 circles
Yeah.
and then you put 1/3 in them. And that would be 7/3.
We're gonna count them. What do we start here with? 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3, 6/3, 7/3. Great. Now, write each fraction as the product of a whole number and a unit fraction. Who wants A? Who wants A?
I'll take it.
Gabe? Thumbs if you agree. 8 times 1/9 equals 8/9. Yes? Who wants B? Who wants to take B? Nehemiah? Thumbs if you agree with Nehemiah. Yeah, you do. Hey guys, that was good. I really wish my Chromebook wouldn't have died because that was excellent. You guys did a great job with that. Who is feeling like they can match an equation with a value and they can understand which is which and where it goes and how to put it together and you can draw a picture if I asked you to? Hands all over town. That makes me happy. Great job. Everybody give yourselves 3 big claps. Good job. Load up. Get ready for ketchup and pickle. Put them in your expandable. You can take them home. We're done with those. Kelsey, girl. How you doing, sister?
Good.
You good?
Yeah.
Did you feel like you understood the lesson today?
Yeah.
All right. Good deal, Sister Blister. I'll have my Chromebook charged properly tomorrow so that doesn't happen, okay?
Do you want my mom to take a
Hold
picture
on,
of the papers that I did?
Wait. Hold on. She's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. Listen. Yeesh. Okay, Kelsey, now. Talk.
Do you want my mom to take a picture of the papers that I did?
The pack. Why don't you show me what you got right now? Show it to me.
The corrections or
No, just put it in your expandable and you can bring it when you come back and I'll grade it when I come back. It's super hard to see that on there and your test score was pretty good. So if I go ahead and put your test score into progress book, it's not going to tank your grade. You know what I'm saying?
okay, do you want me to show you the packet or just take it? Like the
practice packet?
yeah,
Show me what you have there. What is that?
this.
Okay, so that is just for at-home practice. So you might not be able to complete the whole entire thing because I haven't taught all of that lesson yet. You see
Well,
what I mean?
I did the whole thing, so I don't know if you want me to.
You can just bring it. You're coming back on
Next
Tuesday, the 16th,
Next Friday.
the 19th,
Yeah.
the 19th. Where's my thing at? Hold on.
The 19th. Hold on. I must have had my things wrong. Did your date change? Mom,
Yeah.
Mom, did her date change because of her new test result?
Yeah, Laura's supposed to let you know.
Okay, she sent me an email while I was teaching. I just didn't look at it closely.
Yeah, she won't be back to the 19th now.
Okay. If that's the case, then I have another packet for her. Can I send that with Evelyn again? Did that work out okay?
Yes, please.
I'm sorry, that's probably frustrating for have to do that again, but I had another packet for next week, but I had it that she was coming on the 16th, and I'm going to assign that on the 15th. And so I don't want her to wait till she comes back to have to make that up. I'd rather if she had it ahead of time. Is that what you want to?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just
Okay.
let Liz know to check Evelyn's book bag.
Okay. I'll put it in the envelope the same way I did. I thought that worked out well. Okay,
Thank
good
you.
deal. Hey, Kelsey, on that packet, the very last page on that packet, I haven't taught you that stuff yet. So make sure that when we get to that lesson tomorrow, that if you need to alter any of your answers or any of the way that you think about that. But the way I gave that packet, I gave you the models first. So it might work out okay. But I've had a couple students bring me their packets and they're doing some crazy division and stuff. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted everybody to hang tight and wait for me to get to video 4, unless you could go ahead on your own. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So just be ready for tomorrow's lesson. And if you need to make adjustments on your packet, you can. Okay.
All right.
I think you're good to go, though. I'm not worried. You're doing a great job. You are an excellent at-home learner. You're doing wonderful. I'm very proud of you. Even when you don't feel good, look at you. I can see it in your face. Little miss, I'm not feeling too hot. Eat all the broccoli, man. If you can't taste nothing, eat all the broccoli. Eat all the Brussels sprouts. Eat all the good foods when you can't taste anything.
Well, I still have my taste.
Oh, darn. Well, then eat some Reese's then. Just don't, if you can't taste anything, don't waste your life eating Reese's you can't taste. You know what I'm sorry? You know what I'm saying? Save those for when you can taste them. That's what I would do if it were me. All right, sister. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye.
That was my favorite lesson we've had all year.
I can't stop recording. Okay, maybe I can.